Uh, well, uh, well, I was playing on the Wii, on the original Wii.
Mm-hmm.
So Naruto Clash of Ninja Revolution 3. I did a gameplay of it, and yeah, it's totally legit.
Yeah, I don't remember which Clash of Ninja I played on the Wii. I think it was Clash of Ninja 2.
Yeah, I had the two GameCube ones.
I think Clash of Ninja 2 was the one that came out on GameCube as well, right?
Yeah,
Or
and that's the last one that came out on GameCube.
yeah, that's the one I had on Wii.
That's right.
That was actually Naruto's always had pretty good fighting games.
Yes,
Even though I don't
like
like the anime.
I think I'm gonna do a video about the history of Naruto games. There's a lot that we have not even seen. Like Japan has all of it.
Dude, there's so many Vita games that I've wanted to buy, but like every store that I go to here doesn't have like any Vita game like on sale that I don't already have or am interested in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I like have to actually look on the PSN store for like good Vita games and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
They're all Japanese. That's why I'm talking about Vita.
Yes. Those are also hidden gems and rare games from Japan that we can't see or play uh, just because, they're far away, even region lock problems. Uh, so yeah. So today, uh, so what do you guys suggest for our listeners? What should or what are the games suggested for this summer to play and have fun?
Well, when I always think about the summer, I always think about like, what I used to do was use Zyberpunky and some other friends when it was summer, and it usually involved video games.
Yes.
Um, One thing I can recommend is don't play Street Fighter with your friends. They hate it.
Yeah, that's totally a bad idea.
If they don't like Street Fighter, don't play it with them. But
No.
I would recommend lots of multiplayer and co-op games. Mario Party is definitely a game to play
Mm,
during the summer. Um,
debatable.
Dude, I don't care what anyone
Debatable.
says. Everyone's like, "Oh, it ruins friendships." I don't care. It might ruin the friendship, but you had some great, quote
Big
unquote,
issues.
great.
As an ambassador to the Mushroom Kingdom that I am, if you decide to play Mario Party, please just heed my words of advice and don't play Mario Party 1. Specifically because of the control stick rotation mini games. Don't. It's just not worth playing Mario Party 1. Just
Start
to
with
have
two.
if you absolutely have to play Mario Party 1 for some freaking reason, then at least just decide amongst your friends to just not even bother spinning the control sticks on those games. It's not healthy for your hands. It's not healthy for the controllers. Don't do it. Practice safe Mario Party.
Yes.
Practice safe N64 in general.
Oh man.
That controller was designed to like hurt you and confuse you in many ways.
Wow. That game does a lot.
Yeah.
Any others?
Yeah, during the summer, you're going to possibly be traveling a whole bunch, to visit relatives or to go to the beach or whatever. And if you're cool, you have a 3DS, or at the very least a 2DS. And it wasn't all that long ago that Kirby Planet Robobot has come out. And I'm so excited for that game. I don't own it yet. It bothers me that I don't own it yet. Because the last Kirby game that came before that one, Triple Deluxe, is a really, really awesome, solid game for what it is. So I would super recommend both of those. And Robobot just seems like it's like even more of Triple Deluxe, which is awesome. Plus an adorable giant mech for Kirby to ride around in.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's the most
Nice.
cutest, adorable, destructive thing you've ever seen.
Oh, it's so cute.
Um, One of the things I think about, and this is just recent, just summer, is speed running and stuff. Because right now, if you're not familiar with this, SGDQ is going on, and that stands for Summer Games Done Quick. And that's an event where a lot of, I don't want to call them famous, because I don't think everyone there is famous, but a few well-known speedrunners are there, playing their favorite games really, really quickly, of course.
Yeah.
And it's all for charity. So,
Nice.
It's one of my favorite things of the year, and I was gonna bring it up, and I'm surprised you brought it up already.
yeah, I
They
mean,
go
like,
they go 24 hours over there.
I've better to talk about it now than later.
Mhm.
But, uh, they have different kinds of games. You won't find just one genre. Sometimes they have like blocks of time for like specific games and whatnot. Like they had a Disney block and they had
Mega Man.
Mega Man and whatnot. So my favorite game series in general is Mega Man. So I would recommend playing any Mega Man game.
But yeah, also by the time this podcast goes up, they're gonna have this entire last marathon, or at least a good chunk of it, as video on demand. So you'll be able to go back and see those parts.
Yeah. And then I know a lot of people find this game controversial, but I really enjoy Mighty Number 9 and I feel like it's part of the Mega Man series. And so I would recommend you to play that if
It's totally debatable.
dude, no, I just beat the game. I beat the game twice with like both characters. And I actually had lots of fun. Yeah, it had its problems, but I had quite a fun journey. You should, anyone who gets the game should definitely try playing as Ray. She's like Zero, sort of.
All right.
And so, but it's like a lot harder because like, she takes damage over time, slowly. So unless you like kill enemies, you're constantly like losing health.
Yeah. And I don't think Oraking is having a lot of fun.
Hey, Zurikin's a noob.
For those who like Mega Man and already like Shinja and I, maybe Officer Dan, have you played some older Mega Man games?
Oh yeah, sure. I started a collection of, if I'm gonna be super technical, Rockman, for the Super Famicom. I own a Japanese copy of Mega Man X2, and I plan to get all the X games, Rockman X games, Japanese, as a collection. So I love those, and I have Legacy Collection on
Nice.
the 3DS, and
Yeah.
I got up to 3, and then took a break with it. Because 3's a pretty rough one.
Yeah, I think I'm on 4 right now or 5.
And I love Legends, dude. Those designs are my favorite.
Legends is great. It's definitely not a game to just jump into and play really quickly.
I'd recommend being a bit of a seasoned gamer before you play it, because
Yeah.
the controls are quite
They're really
different.
yeah.
I've had my eye out for Legends 2 for a really long time. I rarely see it. My local shop has a copy that's just the disc by itself for $99, to
Holy
tell you the kind of sought afterness and rareness that has.
I would like them to redo Legends in HD and probably better controls, because I think like the worst part of that game was just the controls, really, because it was actually a pretty decent 3D game. It's just the controls for the time were really bad when you compare it to like GoldenEye or Super Mario.
Oh yeah, yeah. So any other games?
Overwatch.
Oh, dude. Well, there's Overwatch.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Overwatch, of course.
Super big in-
That's the
super
hottest
big into
one.
that. Oh yeah. You can't go wrong for $40.
Uh-uh.
Yep. I
Wow,
haven't bought it yet, but it looks amazing from what I've seen.
I've never had
it's
so much fun playing a character that can tank really. I like how everybody's divided up into roles, and I really enjoy playing as the tank characters in that game. I'm pretty fond of Reinhardt and Roadhog myself.
And Wilson.
Wilson.
So
Uh,
yeah, Overwatch is one of my top right now because it's even though I played it, I own the game, but I still need to have the PlayStation Plus for those who can't have the PlayStation Plus yet. There is this other game which is kind of like the competition. It's Battleborn, from the creators of Borderlands. Uh, this game is legit. This game you can play co-op, split screen, something that Overwatch can't do, and it's very weird. But since the Borderlands series always have that split screen, they did add it in this one, and it's a lot of fun to just play with a friend. Totally recommendable if of course you have a girlfriend, because I play with kind of Wise, and we have a lot of fun and a blast on the live streams. So yeah, it's not tedious. It's not. That first episode was. I mean, I think that was the. Yeah, it was the first episode. That first episode felt like the last episode.
the one that you streamed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
were
think
having
we
quite
lasted
a
like
trouble.
3 weeks beating that, man. It had like 4 or 5 bosses in one episode. When you see the other episodes, it's just one boss. And we're just kind of like surprised because we finished it very fast. And the first
Mm-hmm.
episode was like, damn it, man. So if you do not want to get angry, well, play with a friend. It's totally cool. What else is out there for new and old games?
If you haven't tried this game out, I strongly recommend Shovel Knight. Um,
Oh, I really want to try that one.
it is a great game.
It's on
You know,
everything.
it is literally on everything:
Yes.
PC, PS4, PS3, PS Vita,
3DS.
3DS, Wii U, Xbox. It's on everything.
Physical versions on
Um,
everything.
the best version to get right now is the Wii U version because Wii U version has co-op. Um,
That's so cool.
so if you get a friend and you buy the amiibo as well,
Which is not hard to find.
yeah, it's not rare. It's
Mm-hmm.
Pretty.
They made
easy.
plenty of him.
Yep, thank God. You can activate co-op, and you'll get like a what's it called, like Super Shovel Knight or something like that, or co-op Shovel Knight.
Oh, it's been so long since I tried.
It's a special Shovel Knight that has like its own like upgrades and whatnot. Like normally the game plays as like you start off with your just your normal gear like a shovel, and that's basically it. And as you progress through the game, you find chests that you can like buy certain magical equipments from. The co-op version, however, you you level up as you defeat enemies, and that way you unlock new equipment and stuff. And they're very either very or slightly different from what the normal game has. So it is really fun to play with someone else. It's a whole new experience. Dan and I haven't done it yet, even though we have the game and the amiibo. But I've seen let's plays of it, and it looks amazing. Um, so if you've already played through Shovel Knight, but you haven't done the co-op, I suggest go get an amiibo and play it with a friend.
Oh yeah, it is a total 2D game. It's totally legit.
Yeah, if you like 2D side scrollers with lots of action, you'll like Shovel Knight, and it has quite a good sense of humor in it that the internet likes and whatnot.
Uh huh.
Exactly. Uh, What other game?
Also coming up on Wii U. A few podcasts ago, we named off our, you know, top games,
Yes.
and my number one that I listed in that had just come out on Virtual Console for Wii U.
Okay.
Super Mario RPG. I
Wow.
would, I can't recommend it hard enough.
This is a
I
game you'd
talked it
probably
up
be
enough.
playing the whole summer, though. It is an RPG, so it's a little bit long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what better time to play an RPG too?
Yeah.
You know, when you have a lot of spare time, be able to enjoy that, get really invested, find everything. So I talked about that plenty already, but I thought I'd make people aware of it if they weren't already.
Yep. It is like 2.5D sort of world. Um, it's got the fighting in it is pretty interesting because it's not just like your normal RPG where you just select your actions and whatnot, and then it kind of does it. You also, after you select what you're gonna do, you also actually have to time sort of button pressing. It's kind of like a rhythm sort of based fighting, sort of, not really. It's more of a visual key than a musical sort of rhythm.
Yeah, there's sound effects, timing, and yeah. If you played any of the Paper Mario stuff
Yeah.
or anything after that, it's a timing system quite similar to that. Except even RPGs even is a little bit deeper than that. So I better not talk about it because I'll talk about it for a while.
Yeah, but that is definitely a game. Like if you want an RPG to play and something to last you like quite a while, like I'd say you probably spend like depending on how much you play a week to a
Yeah.
month playing that. So a good chunk of your summer gone.
Oh yeah. Like RPGs are tend to be longer than usual other games. You might start this summer and end up next summer
Yeah.
playing it. That happened to me on Shenmue. It's because of my pacing of how I, play RPGs and other kinds of games. Well, what's other recommendable for this summer is also Shenmue. Now we are in RPGs. Even though Shenmue is a little bit long, uh, it is not hard to beat. It is something that it's fun and it's story driven. If you like, uh, these type of RPGs that have decent story and you want to like be nostalgic, just like me, Shenmue is very good in that. Uh, Other games, let's see if I can mention some of the Dreamcast that I have.
Oh man, well you could play some Dead or Alive on the Dreamcast,
Yeah, you
but
could totally be your friends if you want. Uh,
nothing beats Dead or Alive Extreme 3 for a summer game
oh yeah,
or any of the Dead
that's
or Alive Extreme
legit.
games.
Yes. If you like boobs and ass.
If you can't afford a paid trip to resort or an island resort or whatever, there you go.
Yep.
I wanted to share a game that I've been on the lookout for, and I haven't really been building my Game Boy Advance collection a whole lot. But I learned of this particular gem that was on the Game Boy Advance that I've been really wanting to try out. I might just ask for my birthday. That's coming up soon enough. And I haven't even seen any gameplay of it, but it's kind of a cult classic as far as I can tell. It's called Boktai. The Sun is in Your Hand.
Yeah, you had mentioned this
Yeah,
to me.
I can't think of much more of a summer game. I can't remember if it was Konami who made it for sure or not, but it's a Game Boy Advance game that is an action RPG, and you play as this younger guy or kid, I think, who's a vampire hunter. Yeah, like I said, it's an action RPG. You set your time zone in it because the game cares whether if it's daytime or nighttime outside, based on the kinds of enemies that come up, since, vampires and everything can't go out in the sun. The gun or the weapon that the character has gets recharged. I think this is how it works. It like gets recharged by light from the sun outside. The game cartridge actually has like those
Like
photo.
photos or yeah, photosensitive.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Light sensor. It has like light sensors
Yeah.
on it,
Nice.
and that's really
Well-
intrigued me. And it's had more than one game in its
Nice.
series.
Yeah. Like I don't think this is in the same series, but it like reminds me of the Django GBA series. I don't know if you heard of those. I don't even know if it was made by Capcom, but I know they did a collaboration.
Crossover with Mega
Yeah.
Man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where you could, if you did something specific with one of the Django games, and then hooked it up through a link cable on I think Battle Network 4 and 5, you could get special chips from the game and whatnot.
Oh, then was it a Capcom game? Maybe.
I'm not entirely sure if it was Capcom, but it might as well. It's very possible it was, but it wasn't released
Yeah.
in America.
Sorry, I wasn't informed enough. It just seemed like a real summary sounding game to me.
What summary sounding game?
Yeah, you know,
Django, you mean, or
Boktai. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the one.
that's Django.
Yeah, Boktai, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Ah,
Yeah,
see?
that's the one, yes.
We're thinking
Yeah,
about
the
the same game.
Boktai.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Did you just looked it up right now?
No, I just
No?
remembered.
You just remembered.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, is it just called that over?
Okay, let me just look this up right now.
I'm
Hold on,
curious.
people.
See how interested I am in this game.
How's it spelled, Dan?
Boktai, I believe.
The Boktai.
Bokutai. And while you're doing that, real quick, one more retro game that I can think of. One of my most favorite games of all time, and it's polarizing among Nintendo fans, and I can kind of see why. But Super Mario Sunshine, people. If you haven't played Super Mario Sunshine, I love it, and I know it's really different from a Mario
What's
game.
the subtitle to the?
I think the subtitle is "The Sun Is in Your Hand."
The sun is in your. Is this from the GameCube?
It's Game Boy
Yeah,
Advance.
dude. So you spelled it wrong,
Okay, fine.
and it is that is the game that where Django is in, or Mega Man crossover.
So who made it?
Konami.
Konami did. I got that
Wow.
part right. Yeah, see, I'm learning
So
about
maybe
it.
it did come to America, but yeah, that's Boktai. They had a crossover with Mega Man Battle Network, to be specific.
Mm.
So
Wow, that's quite amazing.
or you know.
Oh yeah, the more you know. There's a Wii game that I played recently. Wow, it's Tatsunoko versus Capcom.
Nice, dude.
Dude,
Nice.
this game. Ever since I put my hands on this game, I was like, "Damn, this game is so good."
Yeah, it is good.
I thought this game was like, it's just another Marvel versus Capcom shit, and no, this is it. We got used to Marvel versus Capcom a lot, seeing a huge roster of Street Fighters and the Capcom rosters and shit. Just
Dude,
it's
your
not
voice
even
is, like,
there.
cracking up a lot.
But this one has a good balance. Yeah, it has the original Mega Man and Mega Man Zero in it, and my goodness, it has Casshern in there, which is one of my favorite cyborgs in the anime history. They also have Karas and
Yeah, Karas is so BA.
oh man, yeah. And this is only just 2 players. It's weird because it's a Wii, and most of the Wii and GameCube games are more 4 players, just like the Naruto games. But I think just like they stood in that Marvel versus Capcom thing to just create your own team at your side and just one versus one. And yeah, this game and the mechanic of this game is very good. You can also use a GameCube controller.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to use that Wiimote thing, which it's
Yeah.
tedious. So it's the GameCube game just works fine. Uh, I think most fighting games on the Wii, it's GameCube controller compatible. Just
Yeah.
like the Naruto, all
Guilty
Naruto
Gear
games.
is.
Yeah, and the Guilty Gear is also, uh, and yeah, it's Tatsunoko versus Capcom is a very, very good game, and it's totally recommendable. I'm totally having fun with my friends here. Uh,
Nice.
and yeah, you won't rage. You won't break any relationship because anyone can win in this type of game. Like you can become a pro, but each character has their unique thing. Like it's not the same, and you just lose by some stupid thing, and you just like, damn, I just lost against a noob. And yeah, it
Yeah.
happens. It happens. So Tatsunoko versus Capcom is it's very good for a uh summer game. Anytime, anywhere. It's just so good. Fighting game.
Uh, Another game I want to mention, and I'm probably gonna regret this a little bit because it's gonna bring up something else. This came up, or this came out on the Wii U recently. It's a Game Boy Advance game, so it's on the Virtual Console. This game is called Metabots RPG. uh, I think you can only get the Meta B version. I don't think you can get the other version. I can't remember what his name is. The blue sword Metabot, which I personally like better, but I only saw the Meta B version up. Um, but it feels a lot like Pokemon. So if you really enjoy Pokemon, you're probably gonna enjoy this. But it's more story heavy, just a little bit. So like, you can name your character, but he actually like had. I think he actually speaks at certain points, and you actually interact with your neighbor and whatnot. But it's really cool because you fight other Metabots and you gain parts from Metabots that you fought, and then you can customize your own Metabot and put different metals in it, obviously. And it's interesting the different ways you can customize your team of Metabots. And then, of course, you get these special powers, like ultimate powers, that you can use depending on what kind of metal your Metabot has. Uh,
Nice.
so I had a great time with it as a kid. It is decently hard, or it gets hard at a certain point, as do all RPGs. Um, but this one, like the end game boss, like the difficulty just ramps up by like a lot. So if you're looking for a challenge, I think that'll be good for you. But just be warned.
Mm.
Well, you are out and about if you're the type of person that gets out a lot during the summer. I'm not. And I can't believe I'm finding myself recommending a mobile game. But I'm going to, because at the time of this recording, just a few hours ago, Nintendo released Pokemon Go
Go,
on
yes.
mobile. Yeah.
People are losing their minds.
I haven't tried it out. I don't know if it's free or not.
It is.
I can
I made
download
my
it right now.
character and caught my first Pokemon already. Charmander was just outside my garage.
Holy crap! I'm gonna have to visit your
I
garage
think
later.
that's the first Pokemon that it appears and that's it. I'm like, this is.
Well, I got Squirtle
Okay.
So,
because I love Squirtle.
you got it then, Zyberpunky as well?
No, I just seen friends on Facebook having the games, which it's
Uh
weird
huh.
because in our region it's not yet published. We cannot download it yet, and people are downloading it. Some
Yeah.
some some kind of illegally downloading it, and I think Nintendo is going to be like a little bit um how do you say that uh penalized for those
Uh
who
huh.
download that pirate version. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, at least they're having fun. I have
Wait, is this the
yet.
pirate version? Because it's published by Niantic Inc.
They could have been the people that put it out. It seemed legit enough to me. It had
Yeah,
Nintendo's name on it.
it's the real game, but it has also has the, I think, some Pokemons are in certain places.
Dude,
It's
your voice
I
is
don't
sounding
believe
weird.
that. So yeah,
Dude, hold
I
on.
do not know if you actually fight like an RPG based fighting game, just like the originals. Not much I have seen from Pokemon Go, but people seem to like it, you know, so far. It's been the first day. We'll see IGN reviews in a few days now. Oh
Probably.
boy. Yeah.
Hey, dude, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Your audio is kind of like distorting.
Again.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, this happens when I have my phone. It's gotta. Still there?
Yeah. It sounds much better now.
All right. All right. So where were we?
So we had just talked about Pokemon, and
Oh yeah.
waiting
So
for
you guys
IGN
have not
reviews.
downloaded the game yet.
I just downloaded it and it's
I
frozen.
I did and got Squirtle.
You don't
Okay.
got Squirtle.
I get Squirtle.
Nice.
Well, I already
wh-
don't like the app. It's crashed on me. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it
Uh,
all depends on the phone that you're using also. If it's a shitty phone, well, I don't know about what
well
Pokemons are
then,
you gonna get.
you've just
And
insulted
so,
me.
what other
Go ahead.
mobile games out there uh, that we can suggest for those people who go out a lot?
Well, you're not gonna get any more from me. I just get to say that because it's Nintendo.
But like what mobile games that interact with stuff around you?
No, it's just some mobile games to suggest to people who go out there and be like in that moment of waiting for someone or you know just chilling outside.
Well,
Uh,
I if you're waiting for a long time and you have this game's now on the iPhone as well, or I I don't know if it's on Android devices. Um, and I know I hate card games, but Hearthstone
Why
Hearthstone is a really good game
showing your true colors?
on to play on your mobile device, be it iPad or iPhone. It's available on PC as well, but
yes.
it I personally like the tablet version much better. It just looks nicer, even though it's technically the same thing. Um,
Yeah.
You've played it.
yeah, I played it.
I'm more inclined to play it, and I haven't even played it.
Wow. Anyway, I'm not really into World of Warcraft, but I enjoyed the game. It takes a bit of grinding to actually be able to win a few games because it does sort of have a pay to win, excuse me, pay to win mechanic in it, where like you have to buy decks or card packs, I should say, um, and you get random cards in each one, and you could get a legendary um, in a card. You are guaranteed at least one rare or higher card in your pack each time you buy, but it's not guaranteed that it's a new one. So obviously, if you go ahead and buy like 100 packs, you'll have better chances of getting a few legendaries and better cards than the person who's been playing like hours and hours and hours and has only gotten like 2 packs that for free. But even then, you can still build a pretty good deck on the affordable side and stand a chance against other people. So, if you're looking for something to kill time on the go, um, this is the game for you. Most games last 15-20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty easy to learn. It's one of the least intimidating card games there is. It's not like you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, damn.
Uh,
Indeed. Uh, Other games, mobile games that you can actually download from your phone is Kingdom Hearts Unchained X. This one I downloaded, and of course I'm download in BlueStacks since I don't like downloading on my phone. But well, since my phone doesn't have a lot of space, I download it in BlueStacks. But anyways, if you have a lot of space, this game ain't that long or too big. Uh, Kingdom Hearts Unchained X is basically one of the games that start from the beginning of the series, so you're not going to miss much, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty fast RPG, turn-based RPG. It's very good. Uh, for those who don't like Kingdom Hearts or have never heard of Kingdom Hearts, Kingdom Hearts is a really good series, even though the PlayStation 2 games are very tediously long and hard, and you get lost easy, and a lot of things could happen. But this one is it's very linear. It's more to the story. It also has decent gameplays. It's I've been telling you the turn base is very good. Um, it's a really good game to pass the time. It's uh it's a really cool game that if you do not know the story basically from Kingdom Hearts, you're not gonna miss anything. Um, you basically learn what's what's gonna you know go through the series, since this is one of the first not the first game, it's the man the beginning of the series, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, Other games, damn. Vainglory. Vainglory is a MOBA. Kotaro loves Vainglory and like Vainglory also. There's a MOBA. If you like MOBA, this is pretty a decent game. It's
Hey,
just like
your
League of
audio is
Legends.
starting again.
Let's keep on. It's never gonna smell. I think there's a lot of static in my body and that. So, I just drank too many vitamins today, so maybe
Maybe
that's because of the
you're like
static. Yeah, just
discharging
the static. Yeah,
energy
all
onto the microphone.
that ki and chakra energy is just way too powerful for the mic. So, um, so yeah, Vancouver is pretty good. If you like mobile games or if you have never tried a mobile game, fully suggested. They're pretty fun. Don't criticize before playing it, because I was one of those who like, oh man, it's a piece of shit games. They just only see in bird's eye. Oh, it's mobile. Oh yeah. And when I touched League of Legends, it all changed. So,
Uh,
any
yeah, stay
other
away from League of Legends. It's toxic.
uh, and other mobile games too, like Smite. So,
Other mobile games?
yeah, you can talk a little bit about Smite, Shinju, right?
It's it's a little bit, I guess. I don't. It's a 3D MOBA.
Mhm.
There's not much to say about it other than like if you're used to shooters a little bit or 3D gaming, this will probably be much easier than your usual League of Legends
Legends.
League of Legends MOBA. I was gonna say we were talking about mobile games earlier, and I was thinking a good game to play during summer, and it's actually pretty perfect for the summer if you're traveling, and there's probably gonna be way more people playing now. I was thinking Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
is a great game to play with your friends. Um, I had plenty of fun with it when I played it a few months ago with Stan, and I really want to get back into it.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Um, and I would really recommend it to anyone from the little that I've played already. Um,
Well, you guys got me the copy, didn't you? If I remember right.
yeah,
Yeah,
so we can play
yeah. That's
anyone.
awesome present.
Um, and then also you can play any Zelda game really. I just got Wind Waker HD, and I am gonna be playing the heck out of that, and it's very appropriate actually because it's traveling the ocean, and
Beach.
there's all the sun and whatnot. It'll feel like an actual like island vacation sort of, but throw in a bit of
Yeah, legit.
danger and exploration in there.
Oh yeah. So any other games? Any console this time? Current games that I mean, we all know that all three of us like more old games, but there's also uh new people. I mean, not new people. New to gaming world that do not know, or they just bought the PlayStation 3 recently or PlayStation 4 recently, and it's just like, okay, let's try this out. For those who are very noob in gaming.
Who are very new in gaming.
Yeah.
Go buy Bloodborne. It's the
No.
easiest game to
Wow,
play.
oh, that
No.
is
No.
no.
No, but
That
seriously, I
is
do recommend that. Not if you're a new
great
gamer, but
mistake.
it is a it is a game that I haven't started yet. But the only reason I haven't started is because I'm gonna pour tons of hours into that, and I'm not in the correct mindset yet to do that.
Damn.
No. If you're new to gaming, uh, I would always say some kind of rhythm game first, so you
Just
kind
dance.
of get some kind of coordination down. Back in the day when I was thinking of that, I would say Elite Beat Agents on the Nintendo DS. But these days it's Osu. That's mobile.
Oh,
You could,
oh, but dude, Osu, is it mobile?
I think so.
It's well, it's for PC. Um, I'm not sure if it's on tablet.
I don't know.
I might have to check that.
There is there.
Uh,
There's got to be some kind of mobile version of
there
it.
probably is a mobile version, but I can't guarantee it. But Osu is actually really fun. Uh, if you like, oh yeah, there's a mobile version. I should try
See,
that
I
out then.
figured. Yeah.
Basically, uh, I want to compare it to Hatsune Miku Project Diva a little bit because it's a little bit similar. A lot of the songs in Osu are like really fast anime songs or like Japanese, J-pop
Mhm.
sort of songs. Um, and so if you like rhythm uh, beat games, or if you just really like music, you'll probably have a lot of fun with this. And it doesn't involve actual exercise since you're just using your hand. So you can play that for much longer periods of time than you would Dance Dance Revolution or something like that. Um, and this the if you're into Persona already, so this is for people that have played for a while, I guess, or have already played Persona. You'll probably like Persona 4 Dancing All Night as well. That's another rhythm game for the PS Vita. And I personally played all of it, and I really enjoyed it. My only complaint is I wish there were more songs. They did release a few DLC songs, but it's not enough. Um,
Hmm.
but I did enjoy it. It's just like a DDR, except 6 buttons instead of 4 directions.
Nice, nice.
But Osu
Uh,
is a great game.
nice. So, I got one. Got another one for those who are noob. Um, like there is. I just found the reason about sports games. I just found the purpose of playing those games.
To introduce people to gaming. That's the
I mean,
worst way to introduce someone. It's like, hey man, I got the new MLB uh, game.
I
Let's
got the
go.
new NBA 2K, bro.
Whoa.
Well, this is one of the if you're playing games that are 6 players or 4 players above, these are the type of games that you want to play uh with visitors, friends, versus teams against soccer team or basketball. It has a lot of a lot of good things, even though the graphics are bad. Uh, the music, it's goodness. Even anyways, before I go in a rant, the purpose of this game is to just have fun with your friends and family or whatever who is in your house. Uh, these type of games are just not for you to play alone. It's just it's basically made for multiplayer. Uh, so yeah, it's you can actually find the fun in multiplayer, not alone playing with the freaking stupid AI. Uh, so yeah, another cool game that it's 4 player is Twisted Metal for the PlayStation 3. And this one is very, very good. Even though the story is just lacks a lot of things, but it's a really cool multiplayer that you could actually play with your friends. A cool summer vacation, chilling, just killing cars, exploding everything. Seeing a lot of
I
explosions.
thought this was going somewhere. I was like chilling, maxing,
Relaxing on
Oh
relaxing.
content.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's all cool. It's a really fun game. Of course, this is rated M for mature, so this is suggested for more to those people who are old enough to play this game. But it doesn't matter today because even kids play mature games, right? So
For the most
Yes.
part,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter. So it's pretty fun for all ages. Oh my goodness. Like I've seen kids playing GTA, and I'm like, man, like parents don't give a damn. So just
Mhm.
have fun with games. So any last games that you guys suggest for the listeners today?
Um, well, when you mentioned party games, one of the best games on Wii U that
I know which one you're gonna mention. I'm
Game,
surprised we didn't mention it, but
Game and Wario.
yep.
Game and Wario is so wonderful, and you can pick it up cheaper cheaper now. Like even my relatives who aren't gamers at all want to play Game and Wario as a family event. There's a game on there called Islands where you're flinging these little guys called Francs onto islands, and you get points based on where they land, and it's all really good fun. There's a Pictionary style game
That's my
on there
favorite.
as well, and that is some of the hardest I've ever laughed playing a game for the instances that I've had with friends who've come over and play Sketch is what it's called, and that is a hilariously good time.
Yeah.
You have the person drawing, has the gamepad to themselves, and then other people, huddled around the couch are guessing. And so the person who gets it right, the person with the gamepad gives them the point, and so it all works out. The one adjustment that I made as like a house rule for us is the person drawing only has 2 minutes. So I have it as a rule in my house where they see what they're supposed to draw and they're allowed to pause.
To look up the.
Yeah, to make sure, to have an idea, to collect their thoughts, to know how to draw something. And so I think it's the most fun that way, because then everybody gets a better kick out of it. Somebody might not know what a specific landmark is, or they're not entirely sure how they're going to draw something out. So it gives them time to think, and it's more enjoyable for everybody that way, I think, when you do it that way. Just for those two games in of itself, is worth the price of entry on that. And otherwise, there's plenty of other games in there, too.
Nice.
That would have been the game I would have mentioned if you didn't, because
Yeah, see?
Zyberpunk and I think you were there, Zyberpunk, when we played it over at my house. It was Toby and some other guys.
Yeah, I remember.
So yeah, we had a blast with that, and I'm like, that's like just great memories were made that day. Was that game?
Oh yeah.
So, I would definitely recommend it, like heavily recommend it.
Nice. All right. So I think we could wrap it up right here. I know there's a lot of games out there, so you guys could try it out. But the time is short, so please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. This has been Zyberpunky.
And this is Shinja.
And hello, everybody. This is Officer Dan. We talked a lot about games today. Actually, come to think of it, we do that all the time, don't we?
Yeah, every.
But guess what? We have a gameplay channel called Karibukai Play. We're trying to upload videos throughout the week, but we also stream
Every Friday
at 10 p.m. Central
roughly
Time.
10 p.m. Central Standard Time.
It's been a bit after 10 p.m.
Follow us on Twitter
Central
to be
Time.
updated.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for watching again, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Our channel is Karibukai Play, if we didn't mention it. We forgot to mention that. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys later.